Hey, this is Brad Johnson, former quarterback in the NFL for the Minnesota Vikings and Super Bowl 37 champs for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So appreciate being on the podcast with Beer Belly Sports and appreciate you guys keeping on my career.
It's baseball season right here at Beer Belly Sports Network, proud to be broadcasting Blue Ox and Bemidji Bucks baseball all season long. All games will be on the YouTube channel. Check out the Facebook page and see when the next game is on the air. You know why we're doing baseball this summer? Because we couldn't get the professional wrestlers.
Hey, this is Brad Johnson, former quarterback in the NFL for the Minnesota Vikings and Super Bowl 37 champs with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So appreciate being on the podcast with Beer Belly Sports and appreciate you guys keeping on my career.
It's baseball season right here at Beer Belly Sports Network, proud to be broadcasting Blue Ox and Bemidji Bucks baseball all season long. All games will be on the YouTube channel. Check out the Facebook page and see when the next game is on the air. You know why we're doing baseball this summer? Because we couldn't get the professional wrestlers. The following is a Geoffrey Productions Incorporated broadcast. This is the home of Bemidji Blue Ox and Bemidji Bucks baseball. Today's game is brought to you by Mi Rancho Restaurant of Bemidji, Angie's Acres and Aitken, Choice Therapy, and Oli's Bar and Grill of Walker. We'll send it down to Security Insurance Field to the voices of the Blue Ox and Bucks. Here is Matt Geoffrey and Bruce Legg.
As we come to the end of the season, we have another cross-town rival matchup. It's Game 4 of the Paul Bunyan Transit Series. Hello again, it's Matt Geoffrey, your play-by-play voice for the Bemidji Blue Ox and the Bemidji Bucks here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Join me today, my 14-year-old, the oldest, Aiden Geoffrey.
Still not Bruce Legg.
Not Bruce Legg. Maybe next time. Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll talk about that later. The Ox are 19-2 on the season as they are looking to end the season on a high note, preparing themselves for a deep run in the regions this weekend. Splitting last week's matchup, beating Detroit Lakes 13-1 and losing to the Skies 1-10. Today, the Ox are facing the 12-9 Bemidji Bucks as the Ox are 3-0 in the series this season, and don't count out the Bucks just yet as their first season is coming to a close. They have shown a lot of promise and shown that they can take a good run in regions later this weekend. So both teams are getting their last bit of stretches and BP in. We talked with both managers, so we'll hear that interview up next, or both those interviews up next. The K and Court pregame show is next. You're listening to the Bemidji Blue Ox and the Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Caleb Manicky, catcher for the Bemidji Blue Ox. You're listening to the Blue Ox Baseball on Belly Sports Radio Network.
Let's catch up with one of the members of the Bemidji Bucks. Today, let's meet.
I'm Ethan Bean. When I played in high school, I was a shortstop. Pre-game routine, kind of just get mentally locked in when you're driving to the field to get there and just take some ground balls, get in the cage, and kind of get locked in mentally and get out there and just kind of get into the game.
All right. What type of music do you like to listen to before the game and why?
I kind of rock with country a lot, but I'm a diverse music listener, so I'll go to country, to rap, to indie sometimes, so all around really.
Indie?
Yeah.
That's the first. What's your one highlight play that you've made? And it can be from any level and any sport. I like to remember the football game when we played in Buffalo where I had a couple nice touchdowns and near the end of the game to kind of get us our first win of the season last year. Or there's a lot of good memories out on the field or on the court as well. So yeah, movie I could watch over and over again. Ooh, Step Brothers, I love that movie, man. Does pineapple belong on pizza and why?
Nah. I just gotta keep it casual, some pepperoni or sausage, something like that.
Are you a dog or cat person?
I rock with both, honestly. We got both at home, so.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
Somewhere out west, because I like to hunt, and that's where you find the big animals like elk, so that'd be fun.
What was your first car?
My first car, 2012 Honda Accord. Still running today. Getting a little rusty, but she's working.
For wings, are you a bone-in or bone-out kind of guy?
A bone out, I like my boneless wings. Garlic Parmesan or honey barbecue.
Who's your favorite baseball player of all time?
I was just talking about this with the guys, Dansby Swanson on the Braves when they had that run. I love watching him. Super, super clean performer and amazing shortstop.
If you weren't playing baseball, what's that other sport you'd play?
I play football as well, so I also like basketball too. So, all of them are super fun. I like to get out there and kind of just play them all. So they're all super, super fun games.
Do you fish, hunt, or both? And what do you fish and hunt?
I do both, and when I go hunting, I like to go deer hunting and turkey hunting the best. And when I go fishing, fish for is bass, largemouth bass. So I love it.
Welcome to Angie's Acres, your premier destination for exquisite Wagyu steaks, succulent tenderloins, flavorful ribs, premium pork, and so much more. Located at 43052 Nature's Ave in the heart of Aiken, Minnesota. Angie's Acres is where quality meats meet exceptional taste. Indulge your senses with unparalleled richness and tenderness of our Wagyu steaks, sourced from our finest cattle raised with the utmost care and, of course, dedication. Each bite is a symphony of flavors that will elevate your dining experience to new heights. But that's not all. At Angie's Acres, we offer a diverse selection of cuts from melt-in-your-mouth tenderloins to lip-smacking ribs and premium pork that will leave you craving for more. Whether you're planning a special occasion or simply want to treat yourself to a gourmet meal, Angie's Acres has everything you need to make it extraordinary. Place your orders today by going online to angiesacres.com or call us at 218-515-3890 or email us at angiesacres23@gmail.com. Let us bring the finest meats right to your table. Angie's Acres, where quality, taste, satisfaction converge. Meet us in Aiken, Minnesota, or go online to angiesacres.com and discover the world of culinary delights that will leave you wanting more.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Now joining me is Baz. Baz, sir, very good year so far. You guys are only 2 losses on the year. That's pretty damn good for you guys.
Yeah, yep. Year's been rolling. Boys have been playing well.
You guys have a very good squad team. You guys did lose during the last week against you guys split DL and the Skies. What happened between those two teams?
Yeah, Sobieski's a good ball club. We played a good first game against DL. We hit the ball around. When the Skis came in, Eki pitched really well, surprisingly, and kind of shut us down, which happens. It was a good reset, hoping to bounce back this today.
Speaking of bounce back today, you guys played against, we call it the crosstown rivals against the Bemidji Bucks. You guys are 3-0 on the year on them. What do you guys think about your chances for today?
Yeah, the Paul Bunyan Transit Series. I like our chances against anybody. It's starting to become playoff baseball now, so you're playing yourselves, right? You pick the baseball up, you take good at-bats as a next man up approach if you do make it out, and you roll from there. So, like I said, I like our odds against anybody.
Do you think about resting a couple guys for this weekend? Do you guys have regionals this weekend?
Yeah, so we're not necessarily on the resting route. We're going to get some ABs. We're going to get some guys into playing time, see some reps in places that they haven't maybe seen some reps. Otherwise than that, we're going to start the game out probably the way that we're going to see it in playoffs. One of our lineups that we're going to throw out there in playoffs will be the lineup that we throw out tonight.
Okay. You guys are, like you said, doing very well, pretty much healthy. Is there any other health questions out there for any players so far?
No, that's a good question. Lush is starting to bounce back. I don't know if we're going to see him on the mound yet. Actually, I know we won't see Lush on the mound yet, but he is starting to bounce back. He's throwing about 60-70% from the outfield. Other than that, everybody feels good.
Perfect. That's what I hear. All right, coming next, we'll talk with Jason Brodina from the Bemidji Bucks. Listen to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Thanks.
Hey, this is Cam Justice. I play first base for the Bemidji Bucks, and you're listening to Bemidji Bucks Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, how are you? Mike here with Ole's Bar and Grill in Walker. Stop in and try some of our fresh menu items, hand-cut steaks, and homemade desserts. We offer a full salad bar with homemade soup every single day from 4 to 9 p.m. We have a meat raffle every Friday night at 7. Check our Facebook for our live entertainment schedules. We are open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until midnight. We serve food till midnight, and we don't close early. Ole's Bar and Grill, 4 miles north of Walker on Highway 371.
Let's catch up with one of the members of the Blue Ox. Today, let's meet
Hunter Olson.
Hunter, what is your pregame routine?
Definitely get loose. A lot of stretching. BP, just try and take, simple swings, get the arm loose, stuff like that.
All right, what type of music do you like to listen to before the game, and why?
I'd have to say rock, just because it's kind of what I grew up on. My dad played all the time in the car, so.
What's that one highlight that you have made? And it could be from any league in any sport.
I'd say on Father's Day, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, we were playing Ada, and it was a doubleheader, and I think that day I hit 3 home runs. So my dad was pretty happy about that.
What's that one movie you could watch over and over again, and why?
I'll go on the box here. I'll say The Breakfast Club. I think it's just an all-time classic, so I'll go with that.
Does pineapple belong on pizza, and why?
I'll just say yes, just because I can literally eat anything on pizza. I'm not picky at all, so.
Are you a dog or cat person?
I'm a dog person, for sure.
And if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
I'd have to say, I don't know if I'd live there, but I would love to go to Banff, Canada. I've seen a bunch of pictures online, and it looks very beautiful out there. So I think I'd choose that.
What was your first car?
Chevy Blazer. I think it was a 2002 Chevy Blazer blue. It was a sweet ride, actually.
Awesome. For wings, are you a bone in or bone out kind of guy?
Technically, I am bone out, but bone in's pretty good too.
What's your favorite player of all time? Favorite baseball player of all time?
Honestly, growing up, I really like Justin Morneau from the Twins. I don't know why, but him playing at first, for some reason, he caught my eye right away, and he's a good baseball player. So,
if you weren't playing baseball, what would be the other sport you would play?
Definitely be hockey. That's the other sport that I play at Concordia College currently right now. I got one more year there, but if I do have to play another sport, it'd definitely be hockey.
Okay. Do you fish, hunt, or both? And what do you hunt and fish?
I do both. For hunting, I'll just shoot deer usually. Haven't gone in a while, but that's definitely the number one. And then for fishing, this year I've been doing a lot of bass fishing. I've been finding them for some odd reason, but I'd say bass fishing for me.
Welcome back to Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Now joining me is Jason Rodita. Hey, sir, I haven't talked to you forever.
I know. I've been busy with the 14-year-olds and coaching them, so I'm back.
You're back. Well, good to see you. Your team is doing pretty well. You guys sit at 12-9 on the year. That's actually pretty good for having a very young squad and having your players all over the place, all over the state of Minnesota.
But yeah, I was before the season when Chris and I were talking, if we get 3 or 4 or 5 wins, we're going to be considering that a success. And since we got double-digit wins for our inaugural season, I would take that as a huge success.
I believe so too. You guys have done very well. You guys are playing very well. Injuries, like what Chris talked about at the beginning of the year, you guys are kind of worried about that, but really, injuries has not really been a factor, knock on wood, for regionals.
Yes, we haven't. Our biggest thing is having our young guys out playing Legion and having them gone, but injuries haven't really bothered us too much, and so we've been fairly healthy with all of our young guys, and so it's been a pretty good season.
I love hearing that. So it's your inaugural season, obviously. Who do you have seen that's kind of been the big shining star for your team?
You know, I would just say everybody's stepping up, and it's really kind of fun to, you got everybody kind of playing their role. You got Jordan Sweep coming in and doing some catching, which has been a huge help for us. Ryan Lave is tearing the cover off the ball all year long. Cam Justice just hitting machine. We got a lot of guys that have really stepped up and have really played really, really well. Ethan Bean wasn't going to play at all for us, and he really come in and played. And then you got your Legion guys, Hunter Brodina, Peyton Netto, Landon Hansen. All those guys have been doing really, really well. Gavin Capon has played a pivotal role in our team playing in the outfield. And so we've had a lot of guys step up and play well.
That's good. That's a very, very good answer. Tonight, you guys are playing the final game of the year, regular season game of the year, against the, I guess what I call the crosstown rivals, the Bemidji Blue Ox. 0-3 on them on the year. How do you guys plan on defeating them?
Well, it has turned into a pretty good rivalry with them, and kind of back and forth. Everybody knows each other, and there's no surprises really with any pitching, any hitting, anything like that. And it's a good competitive rivalry. I think the boys, for us to compete with the Blue Ox, we got to put the ball in play. We got to hit the ball and then make smart plays, because they're an older team, wily veterans. Yep. They're not going to make those mistakes. And they, some of our games we've actually out-hit them, but then we make a mistake and they capitalize on it. Yep. So minimize those mistakes and hit the ball.
Perfect. Coming on next, we'll have the starting lineups for both teams. You're listening to Bemidji Bucks baseball here at the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is catcher Ryan Lave from the Bemidji Bucks. You're listening to Bemidji Bucks baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Did you know that you have a choice where you receive your physical, occupational, or speech therapy? When you request Choice Therapy, a personalized plan of care will be created by our team to get you back to doing what you love. You can choose the best. Discover why Choice Therapy was voted best in Bemidji and tell your doctor you want to go to Choice Therapy. Or contact a Choice Therapy clinic near you for a free health screening. It's your life, your health, your choice. Choice Therapy.
Welcome back to the Bemidji Bucks and Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Of course, today's pregame is being brought to you by Keg and Cork. Keg and Cork is the first Irish pub located on the Mississippi since 1974. Our locally family-owned and operated pub has been offering a great selection of authentic meals, soups, and sandwiches, where folks can come for a while and leave with a smile, thanks to the Keg and Cork in downtown Bemidji. Well, Aiden, a very good matchup today, as we're going to see a very good baseball team versus a pretty good baseball team. The Bemidji Bucks versus the Bemidji Blue Ox. The Bucks are 12-9 on the year. The Ox are, I believe, what did I say? They were 12 and not 12, but I believe 19-2. I would say they were on the year. Yep, 19-2.
I think the Bucks are going to come with an upset here.
You think so? Why is that?
I don't know. I just got that feeling.
Just got that feeling. Just feel like they're going to pull it out, find something new here. And
last game, they kept it kind of close.
I believe that we're going to look at it quick. As we're talking about it, might as well take a look at it and see what was the last game that these two both played against each other, which was back on June 27th. They lost. The Bucks lost 10-5.
Yeah.
So there's still a chance. You still have a very good chance. And even before that, they played. It was 9-6 loss to them as well too. So they're playing them close. They're playing pretty good baseball overall. As we talk with Jason Brodina, that not a lot of injuries. They're actually doing pretty healthy, considering you see a lot of baseball has been played from Legion ball to. That's a lot of it just been Legion ball for this team. So I don't know. I expect a really good game for both teams.
Yeah.
Looking over to the Blue Ox side, it's been interesting as well too. They've been having a heck of a season, going 19-2. Last time they lost was over this past weekend against the Skies, losing 10-1. Bass talked a little bit about it. You kind of feel like just kind of more just gassed, and it was a really hot day, and I don't blame them. And they had a pretty long break. It was during that 4-game weekend here at BSU, and it was pretty insane, and
that was terrible.
It was pretty hot, so I could just see them totally just getting gassed and just getting overworked. But that's part of baseball. You got to play in the heat. You got to do all that fun stuff. Let's go through our lineups real quick. We'll start out with the Bemidji Blue Ox. Mitch Hendricks is going to be leading off. He's going to be at short. Connor McNallen at third, hitting second. Cody Rutledge at center field, number 13. He's hitting third. And the cleanup, number 29, the DH, Stan Caliber. And then doing the catching will be number 8, Caleb Manicki. And then the first base, like always, number 31, Baz Zazalki. Then the left field, number 10, JD Condos. At second base, number 9, Hunter Olson, who, as Aiden has told me, he looks like Joe Ryan.
Yep.
I can see that with the hair. It makes sense. And then in right field would be number 22, Brandon Lusur. And then doing the pitching for the Blue Ox, you're going to see Isaiah Bean. And I believe Isaiah Bean he's been throwing really well, too. Look at his stats here as we dive into it. Isaiah Bean so far has thrown 16 innings, 4 games he's been in. Started in 1. His win-loss record, he's at 3-0 so far in the year. So far, trying to get to his ERA. His ERA right now is a 2.62, so a pretty good ERA to have. He's playing quite a few games. He's not playing every single game. He was kind of dinged up in the beginning of the year, but looks like he'd be good to go. It's starting for today for the Blue Ox. Then going over to the Bemidji Bucks, you're going to see Hunter Borodina, number 11, leading off third base. And then number 10, Camp Justice, first base in the 2-hole. And then in the third hole, it's going to be number 4, Will Zellman in center field. Then number 7 in the cleanup spot, Ty Lundeen. He is playing left And doing the catch, number 9, Ryan Lath. The number 16, Peyton Nadeau, shortstop. The number 3, Gavin Capon. He's at second base. And number 14, Dylan Ocaso in right field. And then doing the pitching for the Bucks is going to be Sawyer Nadik. And looking over at Sawyer's pitching so far pitching for the pitcher for Sawyer. He's pitched 14 innings, not bad. His record right now is 0-2, and his ERA so far is 5.14. So not a bad. I mean, it's okay, I guess, for an ERA. It's not horrible, but only playing in just a handful of games. So we'll see. He'll be on the mound for the Bucks. So we'll take a little bit of break, but when we come back, we'll have the we'll actually have the beginning of the game back in a little bit. You're listening to Bemidji Blue Ox and Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Dan Claudio, left-handed pitcher from the Bemidji Bucks, and you're listening to Bemidji Bucks baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Craving authentic Mexican flavor in Bemidji? Head over to Mi Rancho, your go-to spot for fiesta and delicious dishes and drinks. Join us for a happy hour from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day of the week. But guess what? Sunday and Wednesday are extra special at Mi Rancho. That's right. Sunday and Wednesday, we turn up the heat with happy hour all day long. Savor our mouth-watering appetizers and sip on ice-cold margaritas without breaking the bank. Spice up your day at Mi Rancho in Bemidji. Let's make every hour a happy hour together. Mi Rancho, where flavors of Mexico come alive. Welcome to Angie's Acres, your premier destination for exquisite Wagyu steaks, succulent tenderloins, flavorful ribs, premium pork, and so much more. Located at 43052 Nature's Ave in the heart of Aiken, Minnesota. Angie's Acres is where quality meats meet exceptional taste. Indulge your senses with unparalleled richness and tenderness of our Wagyu steaks. Sourced from our finest cattle raised with the utmost care and, of course, dedication. Each bite is a symphony of flavors that will elevate your dining experience to new heights. But that's not all. At Angie's Acres, we offer a diverse selection of cuts from melt-in-your-mouth tenderloins to lip-smacking ribs and premium pork that will leave you craving for more. Whether you're planning a special occasion or simply want to treat yourself to a gourmet meal, Angie's Acres has everything you need to make it extraordinary. Place your orders today by going online to angiesacres.com or call us at 218-515-3890 or email us at angiesacres23@gmail.com. Let us bring the finest meats right to your table. Angie's Acres, where quality, taste, satisfaction converge. Meet us in Aiken, Minnesota, or go online to angiesacres.com and discover the world of culinary delights that will leave you wanting more.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox and Bucks baseball here at the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. I'm Matt Geffrey. Leading off for the Bucks, you're going to see number 11, Hunter Brodina. Hunter so far this year. I'll pull up his stats real quick, as I was trying to get other things rolling too. Hunter ready in the box as Isaiah Bean pitches. Right-handed pitcher was number 2. First pitch is going to be a strike. Hunter Brodina so far this year hitting a .295. Handful of hits. That one's going to be swung on right over Hunter Olsen into right field. That's going to be a single for Hunter Brodina. So now it's going to be number 10, Cam Justice. Cam Justice so far is hitting a .418 with 21 games played, hitting the best best average on this Bucks team, on this 12-9 Bucks team. Isaiah Bean will come set, takes a look over at first, peeks over the baz. Pitch is swung on, going to be fouled off to the left side on the road. On the road there, Aiden?
I did not see it.
Lost it, all right.
And I kind of got stuck.
He got stuck, that happens. So Bean will get himself set. This game 4 of the Paul Bunyan Transit Series. Last game of the season for both teams. Pitch. Going to be a strike. Oof, tough one. Tough one to lay off. 0-2 now. Paul Bunyan Transit Series, game number 4. And last game for both teams in the regular season. Both teams will be playing in regionals. I believe one's going to be, Bucks are throw back over. Loses it. Baz not able to handle this one. Get thrown onto the net. Brodina's going to take off. He's past second. Now he's going to take over the third. And in time, throw back in as but Hunter Brodina is going to take himself all the way to third on not a wild pitch, but an error. I don't know if he charged an error 2.
It was an error on the pitcher. He's the one that threw it.
That's true. Baz could have caught it too. A little bit outside, but nonetheless, it's an error. So Hunter Brodina is already in scoring position here as we are in the top of the first. There's a pitch from Bean. High curveball. Did not break at all. Anyways, what I was saying was, Blue Ox are going to be in Hibbing for the regionals. Pitch swung on, going to be right down the line over to McNally. They now throw the first to Baz, and in time for the first out of the top of the first.
I totally thought the runner on third was about to go.
Well, that's why you take a look and see if they're going to take off or not. Now it's going to be Will Zellman. Zellman so far this year is hitting a .241. So Brodina on third. There's a pitch. Curveball outside. Second pitch. This one's going to be a strike. Oof. 1-1.
That looked like the same spot.
Looks like you're not wrong. Look about the same spot. Because the pitch from Isaiah Bean. This one is a close one. They're going to say strike 2. 1-2 now with 1 out. As it's kind of hard to see the scoreboard as it's pretty far out there. Comes a pitch from Bean. This one is going to be a strikeout.
All right, so the right side of the strike zone is massive.
Massive, yeah, it is pretty massive out there. Again, Isaiah Bean, 16 innings of work, 3-0 on the year, and has thrown a 2.62 ERA. Comes a pitch. This one, a good overhand throw. Ooh, yeah, he's really that right-hand side is wide open.
That was a great frame.
That was a really good frame from the catcher, Caleb Mankey. Another good pitch. That's been another good strike. 0-2 now. Bean's on fire throwing.
Bucks have also not swung at that
That's
in like
true.
The last 10 pitches.
Comes the pitch outside, 1-2. As Caleb Mankey takes a peek over at Brodina, going to throw over. Thought about throwing over. Comes the pitch. This one swung on, loses it, but
Was that that's pretty sure that
must
was
have been a foul.
ball.
Must have been a foul. I didn't normally be taking off the first on that one. I thought for sure that he swung on that one. By the way, Ty Lundy's up number 7. Oh, no, not Ty Lundy. No, it is Will. Okay, I'm sorry. It was tough to see. I thought we moved on already, but we didn't. That's another strikeout. Oof. That one's tough to lay off, and there's another one for Isaiah Bean. Oh, must have been.
What did I just miss?
I missed that too. So that is that 2 strikeouts. So that's 2 and 3. Boom, we got it. 2 strikeouts in a row. Didn't even get it. Totally missed it.
What was the first out?
First out was Cam Justice.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you missed it too. All right, be back in a little bit. Let's score. We go to bottom 1. Score is 0-0. Back in a little bit. You're listening to Bemidji Blue Ox and Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is middle infielder Hunter Brodina from the Bemidji Bucks, and you're listening to Bemidji Bucks baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Did you know that you have a choice where you receive your physical, occupational, or speech therapy? When you request Choice Therapy, a personalized plan of care will be created by our team to get you back to doing what you love. You can choose the best. Discover why Choice Therapy was voted best in Bemidji and tell your doctor you want to go to Choice Therapy. Or contact a Choice Therapy clinic near you for a free health screening. It's your life, your health, your choice. Choice Therapy.
Welcome back to Bemidji Bucks and Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. As we're sitting 0-0, we go to the bottom of the first. We'll see the Blue Ox up. And on the mound for the Bucks, you're going to see Sawyer Niedig. 14 innings pitched, 0-2 on the year, and a 5.14 ERA. So we'll see what they will take advantage of that ERA. And then this is a very good veteran team in the Blue Ox. So we'll see what they can do here.
I still think that the Bucks are going to upset.
You think Bucks are going to upset, though? I like your confidence. I really do.
Just because they had that little off first half inning. Didn't swing the bat like at all. But
yeah, they did. They got Hunter Brodeen got on with a hit. That's really about it.
Yeah, that's the only time they swung, and then that foul ball.
Yeah, the foul ball that Cam also rolled into a 5-3.
Yeah, so there were 3 swings.
Basically, that was about it. 3 swings total for that half inning in the first.
I'm pretty sure 2 guys went down looking.
Yeah, that's tough. You don't ever want to go down looking. How many times have you gone down looking?
Once. So my first time was this year.
Oh, how'd that feel for you?
That's how I cracked my helmet.
That's how what?
That's how I cracked my helmet.
Oh, because you threw it down?
Yep.
What the hell happened? So doing on the mound for the Bucks, you're going to see Mitch Hendricks, Connor McNallen, Cody Rutledge up first. Mitch so far hitting a .471 on the year. Quite a few hits. Number 33 hits so far, 27 singles, 6 doubles, and 18 RBIs.
That's a pretty bat.
They're pretty nice. Oh, nice blue bat too, a little light blue. Here's Sawyer's pitch. That's the first strike right down the middle. Mitch was watching that all the way, I believe. So 0-1, no outs here as we go to the bottom. We're at the bottom of the first. Comes a pitch. Ooh, off-speed pitch, a little inside. Hendricks, one of the more veterans of the team. And a little dry out there, Aiden. We kind of talked about before the game.
Yeah.
The infield's a little dry. Pitch way inside again. Is that?
Oh, I thought that dropped in.
No, I just stayed up high, right underneath his chin.
We're at an angle, so it's hard to.
Oh, for you, it's kind of more of an angle. I'm more kind of straight on.
Yeah.
So 2-1 here, no outs. Comes the pitch. This one inside again, 3-1. A little sweet chin music, not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Yeah, you can count.
I try to count, Aiden. I try to count. Doesn't always work, but here we are. So here comes set, throws, inside again. It's the walk for Mitch Hendricks.
It's hard to swing with that brand new bat when you don't get a pitch to hit.
Yeah, it's hard to break in that bat when it doesn't swing. Now up, it's going to be number 4, third baseman, Connor McNallen. Connor so far is hitting a .426 on the year.
That's an amazing batting average.
23 hits, 19 singles, 3 doubles, and 14 RBIs. He does have a home run as well, too. Pitch going to be swung on foul back to the Bucks dugout. He does have a home run of the year, by the way.
I totally thought he was going to steal. He did like a...
He can steal. Mitch can steal up there. Mitch, how many stolen bases does Mitch have so far this year? Scroll over. Mitch so far has 6 stolen bases.
Same with Christian Vasquez.
Comes the pitch from Sawyer. Pitch throw back over the first. In time, no.
Now, if he would have tagged him with the hands, probably would have called him out.
Well, it's kind of tough to get over there, so I don't know if he would have made it in time. Pitch a little high on the left-hand side. 1-1 here. So again, nothing. 0-0's on the scoreboard as we're at the bottom of the first.
That's one mess up.
Not really. Pitch swung on out to right field. It's going to drop right down the line. McNallen's going to be on his horse. Oh, doubled or thought about pausing at like midway between first and second, but it should be a double for Connor McNallen as Mitch Hendricks going to get over the third.
I thought he was going to round third, go home.
I thought so too.
He was on his horse.
He was on his horse. Now it's going to be number 13, Cody Rutledge. Cody so far this year is hitting a .410 on the year. 25 hits, 18 singles, 3 doubles, 1 triple, and 3 home runs.
So he can rake.
He can rake, and he has over that board, over that left field wall.
I want to see it today.
Let's see it today. Let's see what happens. So runners on third and second. Comes the pitch from Sawyer. This one swung on. It's going to be fair ball. Right down the line. Just dropped right in. It's going to score 2 of them. Cody Rutledge coming up in the clutch. He's going to get a stand-up double. 2 RBIs as well for him.
Maybe I was wrong when I said I smelled an upset.
Nah, you already had it. So 2 RBIs for Cody Rutledge. Now up going to be not the bear anymore because he's shaved his face. I think he's starting to grow it back. It'll be number 29, San Caliber.
The Cub.
The Cub. Oh, yeah, that's right, doing the Cub. That one's going to be fouled. Oof. So far, Sam is hitting a .429 on the year. 27 hits, 20 singles, 4 doubles, and, of course, 3 home runs and 26 RBIs. We'll see if you get Cody Rutledge all the way home here. Comes the pitch. This one swung on, going to be fouled back in no man's land.
Where did he even go?
I think pretty far behind us, to be honest.
Oh, I thought it went that way.
Oh, I came like here.
Oh.
Maybe the wind caught it. Who knows? It's kind of windy, but not really. It's not too windy.
It's a light breeze.
A light breeze is what they say. Comes the pitch. This one, foul. Oh, I thought it was a little foul, but able to get in front of it. Rolled over to Cam Justice at first, and he's going to step on first for the first out. So U1 unassisted at first. Or sorry, U3, and the first out.
What about U2?
Yeah, well, that's a good band as well, too. Now up, it's going to be number 1 in our hearts, Caleb Aniki, the catcher. So far, Caleb is hitting a .385 on the year. Good framework by Lath. That's good. Good strike.
That was. He had
Brought
to
it over.
really reach for that one.
So 2-0's our score in favor of the Blue Ox here. Comes the pitch. This one, foul back. Hit Lath right in the top of the dome.
Toughens the catcher up.
Toughens the catcher up. How many times you been behind the plate and got knocked around?
A lot. Like every time I play catcher, I always get hit. I got hit in the back of the head with the bat.
That hurts.
But I did hit 2 kids this year like that, too, and I hit an umpire.
Oof. So Ryan's getting a little looked at, kind of make sure he's all right. And he says he's fine, and Chris Crotty's out there just kind of making sure he's all right.
I am the bad boy of baseball.
You're the bad boy of baseball?
Yeah, I'm just hitting people left and right.
Oh, you did last night at softball, too. You got someone downstairs.
Well, you should have got the ball.
Nah, you're probably right. All right, so Lath is all right, ready to go back at it. 0-2 now with no outs. See what Caleb Manicky can do here. Comes the pitch. This one swung on. A little flare out to short as Peyton Adu's right under it for the second out.
It looked like it was going way further than it just.
Yeah, it just kind of sat there and just died. So now it's going to be Bazazolki. Bass so far this year is hitting a .328, 22 hits, 18 singles, 2 doubles, and 2 home runs.
Well, that's a pretty good crowd here today.
It's a decent crowd here. Sitting out away from the sun, too, which I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Comes the pitch. This one swung on out to right field, short right field, and Marquez was going to be right underneath the Bass. Just missed it. So bottom of the first, new score reads 0-2 in favor of the Blue Ox. We'll be back here in a few seconds. You're listening to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball and Bemidji Bucks Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is second baseman Hunter Olson from Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to the Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, how are you? Mike here with Ole's Bar and Grill in Walker. Stop in and try some of our fresh menu items, hand-cut steaks, and homemade desserts. We offer a full salad bar with homemade soup every single day from 4 to 9 p.m. We have a meat raffle every Friday night at 7. Check our Facebook for our live entertainment schedules. We are open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until midnight. We serve food till midnight, and we don't close early. Ole's Bar and Grill, 4 miles north of Walker on Highway 371.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox and Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. I'm Matt Geffrey. To my left is the oldest, Aiden Geffrey.
Yeah,
how you doing
the
there,
only
bud?
Aiden Geffrey.
The only Aiden, the only son I have.
Yep.
Still on the mound for the Ox is you're still going to see Isaiah Bean. We didn't get a chance too much to talk about how he throws. He throws more of a really hard overhand right-hander thrower. It's been proven pretty well, too, because he has 2 strikeouts so far.
All I've seen is a 2-seam, 4-seam, and then a curveball.
That's all I've seen as well, too, but it has been very effective against the Bucks so far. Due out for the Bucks, you're going to see Ryan Lath. And
Helps
you're going
when you don't swing.
Peyton Nadeau, and then Gavin Capon. Oops.
Where did that ball go?
That ball swung on out to left field, and right under is a left fielder. Sorry, I had 2 different musics playing. I was trying to find which one's with. J.D. Condos out in left field.
And I was not paying attention.
Now it's going to be the shortstop, Peyton Nadeau. Try to get stats as we go, too, switching over a couple different things. Pitch going to be a strike inside, looks like right by the feet. Peyton so far this year is hitting a .213 on the year. Comes the pitch. Swung on, going to be right over to Hendricks at short. Picks it up, throw it in time for the second out.
I carried that ball to the pitcher's mound, then threw it.
Yeah, he has a huge gun. Now it's going to be the second baseman, Gavin Capon. So far, Gavin's hitting a .200 on the year. Has only just seen a handful at bats so far this year. Gavin is hits on the right-hand side. Comes a pitch. This one's going to be outside.
It's kind of got a Brandon Marsh batting stance.
You think so?
Well, they're both kind of lanky.
Okay. Comes a pitch. This one, oof, that's a good strike. Good curveball right down, almost right down Broadway.
It was right down Broadway. I've been on Broadway.
Been on Broadway, down on Broadway, not down on Main Street. Shot over to Hunter Olson, takes a wicked hop right over him. We'll see if they count that as a hit or an error. I believe we count that as a hit. He didn't really make any contact. It is a hit.
It was a weird way to field the ball.
Yeah, I think you look right at it. The ground is really tough, so you're going to get some weird bounces.
Yeah.
Now at the right fielder, Dylan Wakezo. You might see pitch later on tonight as well, too. Wakezo so far hitting a .306 on the year. So Bean comes set. This one's get fouled right back into the netting slash
mesh,
whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So Isaiah Bean will come set, the right-hander. 0-1 with 2 outs here for the Bucks. Pitch, curveball. This kind of stayed high. Didn't do much break on that one. It's really hard to tell what that one was.
Oh, I would have called that a strike. I feel like that was right at the catcher's head.
Yeah, could have had that one. 1-1 now with 2 outs here. Isaiah Bean takes a look over at first, takes a peek, now throws. This one foul back again, just a little bit late on it. 1-2 with 2 outs.
He wants that high curve.
He does. He looks like that's what he wants. He wants that high curve, and just see if he'll get it.
Second time he's fouled it off.
Bean will come set. Takes a look over at first. Comes a pitch. This one swung on over top of that one. There's strikeout number 3, and that's going to do the third out for the Bucks as well too. So no harm, no foul after the single. Our score as we go to the bottom of the second is 2-0 in favor of the Blue Ox. Listen to Bemidji Bucks baseball and Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
This is Ben Karate, and I play third base from the Bemidji Bucks, and you're listening to Bemidji Bucks baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Craving authentic Mexican flavor in Bemidji? Head over to Mi Rancho, your go-to spot for fiesta and delicious dishes and drinks. Join us for a happy hour from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day of the week. But guess what? Sunday and Wednesday are extra special at Mi Rancho. That's right. Sunday and Wednesday, we turn up the heat with happy hour all day long. Savor our mouth-watering appetizers and sip on ice-cold margaritas without breaking the bank. Spice up your day at Mi Rancho in Bemidji. Let's make every hour a happy hour together. Mi Rancho, where flavors of Mexico come alive.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball and Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. I'm Matt Geffrey. As we go to the bottom of the second here, the Blue Ox are on top 2-0. And we're going to see due up for the Ox. You're going to see J.D. Condos, and you're going to see Hunter Olson. And at the bottom lineup, Brandon LeSueur. So far, J.D. Condos. See, pull up his stats here. Trying to find where there they are. JD so far is hitting a .325 on the year. See how it hit him in left field today. 13 hits, 12 singles, 1 double, and 3 RBIs. So Sawyer still on the mound here for the Bucks. Brodina's going to come up thinking that's going to be a bunt. And right past Brodina at third. As you're going to see Condos run past first, turns around, is going to get right back on first base.
I thought that might have been a foul ball, but I also have a pole in my way, so it's hard to tell which one that is.
That's true, so it's really tough for you to see what it is. Now up for the Blue Ox, going to be number 9. Hitting a .216 is Hunter Olson playing second base today. Both these players do have a lot of speed. If ball gets in the air and on the ground out there, it's going to be a double or more. First one going to be a strike on the outside corner.
If that was a lefty hitter, would have just broke his shin.
That's how close it was. Pitch, inside, hit Hunter right in the back. He's not happy about that one as he grabs his back right in the side, lower to the side, not happy. Kind of hits the knob of the bat to the ground. Kind of more like it looks like he's kind of rubbing the kidney area.
I think the pitcher heard me.
Could have. Now Lucia's up. Lucia so far still dealing with a little bit of injury. Still not 100% as you heard in the pregame. Hitting a .366 so far. 15 hits, 13 singles, 1 double, and 1 home run.
They should do a double steal and a sacrifice bunt.
Hey, you know what? Anything can happen.
So I run up the score a bit.
Sawyer comes set, now throws. This one's going to be swung on over to the second baseman. Gets 1. There's time for 2. I believe it is. It's a double play turned by the Bemidji Bucks.
That is not the play I called.
So a 1 and a 2 with the double play. You're going to see a 4, 6, 3 double play. I'll go back to the top lineup. You can see Mitch Hendricks as J.D. Condos is going to make his way over to third base.
Just lines out the center.
Lines out center field that time. So at the bottom of the second inning, score still reads 2-0 in favor of the Blue Ox. We'll be back here in just a couple seconds. You're listening to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball, the Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is shortstop from the Bemidji Blue Ox, Mitch Hendricks, and you're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, how are you? Mike here with Ole's Bar and Grill in Walker. Stop in and try some of our fresh menu items, hand-cut steaks, and homemade desserts. We offer a full salad bar with homemade soup every single day from 4 to 9 p.m. We have a meat raffle every Friday night at 7. Check our Facebook for our live entertainment schedules. We are open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until midnight. We serve food till midnight, and we don't close early. Ole's Bar and Grill, 4 miles north of Walker on Highway 371.
Welcome back to Bemidji Bucks and Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. I'm Matt Geffrey. To my left is Aiden Geffrey, the oldest.
Yep.
Out of the Geffrey clan. There's only 2 of you guys, so.
Yeah. It ain't that hard.
Nah, it's not that hard. I figure who's 2. Due up now, you're going to see the pitcher, Sawyer Nadik. And we'll go back to the top of the lineup after that with Hunter Brodina and Cam Justice.
I would have my pitcher have a DH. I wouldn't.
They probably. I don't know if they have enough people for that. So that's why it's happening.
Put in karate. Why not?
Nick so far is 0 for 9 so far this year. More of a pitcher. We'll see if we get his first hit of the year here against Isaiah Bean. Comes a pitch. This one. Thought about it. Still a strike nonetheless.
All right, if I was a hitter, I would start crowding the plate so you can actually reach into the left-hand batter box because that's where all the strikes are being called.
Second one's going to be outside. That's pretty far outside, 1-0 or 1-1. As we're in the top of the third here, score does read 2-0 in favor of the Blue Ox. Pitch, check swing again. Nothing on that one. 3-1. I'm sorry. Okay, 2-1. Okay, good. I thought I was ahead of myself.
Yeah. Pay attention.
I'm trying to pay attention, run the book, and run stats. You know, it's fine. That one's high. 3-1.
Huh?
As you just sit over there and just talk. Well, yeah, I mean.
Nah, I'm doing stuff.
Yeah. This one would be up high and a walk for Sawyer. So now we go to the top of the lineup. Hunter Brodina, last time up, got a single and then got to third on an error thrown by the pitcher. So Isaiah Bean will come set, takes a look over at first. Pitch, overhand throw.
Down in the dirt.
Oh, down in the dirt. What Bruce always said, if you see dirt, it's a ball.
I couldn't really see the dirt because it bounced off the plate.
Oh, there's that too.
But I heard it.
That one's going to be pretty high up. That thing just floated up high, like one of your 2-seam fastball, how it goes up, Aiden? Kind of just sails upwards.
No, that was also because I have torn ligaments in all of my arms.
You don't have it. Okay. Pitch, this one, a little curve ball. It's going to be a strike, 1-2 now. So 2-1 here, no outs, top of the third. Comes a pitch from Isaiah Bean. This one going to be a good framework by Mackey. Not going to happen.
The left side of the zone is not open.
3-1 now. No outs here as the wind's blowing behind us, which feels amazing. Comes the pitch. This one swung over top of that one. Full count here to Hunter Brodina. This is the Paul Bunyan Transit Series, game number 4 in this series. Last one of the year for both teams in the regular season. Pitch, be another walk issued. Back-to-back walks.
It's okay, you can come back.
Now it's going to be Cam Justice last time out, grounded to third base. No outs here. as we're in the top of the third. Gam has a pretty high average, around the 400s. Comes the pitch. This one's tapped foul. Went right between the catcher and ump. Will Zellman's going to pick it up, get right back to the ump. So Isaiah Bean will come set. Takes a look over at second. Now pitches. That one got fouled. Looks like it hit the plate first and rolled into left-hand side.
You know, until like a year ago, I did not know that umpires wore pads.
You did not know that?
No, I just thought they wore a mask.
Yeah, I had to wear pads. I got one that came right back at me right in the chest. That kind of hurt.
Oh, surprised it didn't just absorb it.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Here comes the pitch from Isaiah Bean. This one, inside. 2-2. So Isaiah Bean will get his signs from the catcher. Comes the pitch. This one swung on. Right underneath it. Try to upswing that one.
So really high fastball.
So another strikeout for Isaiah Bean. This is 4th one. So runners on first and second. One down here. Now up Will Zellman. Last time up, struck out. Swinging, though. No, struck out looking. That's what it is.
It's all backwards K.
Backwards K. I had to get that one. So switch that in the book. Yeah. First pitch is going to be a strike. Isaiah Bean will come set. Takes a look over at second. Swung over top of that one. Oh, curveball. Good deception with this 2 and a 4 and a curve. I thought there was a screen, but there was no screen on that window. It threw me off.
There was a screen last week.
Oh, maybe it's not. Pitch is going to be up high, 1-2.
Oh, yeah, no screen.
Oh, interesting. Hope no bird flies in here.
Oh, well.
That'd be intriguing.
Next, you'll tear your calf muscle.
Oh, yeah, I won't be fine. Pitch swung on that one. Reaching for that one. That's the 5th strikeout for Isaiah Bean.
That was Will's 2nd K of the day.
His second, as Will Zellman's 2nd K of the day. You're right, Aiden. Now it's going to be Ty Lundin, left fielder.
I pay attention.
Last time up, backwards K.
Do the Ox already have someone warming up in the pen?
Oh, looks like back is out there. Looks like, yeah, left field, lefty. Looks like back's out there. He's warming up already.
Why? This pitcher's doing good.
Save for this weekend. Got to save your pitchers for regionals.
I forgot about that. That's a good point.
First pitch is going to be a little bit low, 1-1. 2 outs here. Bean will come set. This one's going to be right down the middle. So 1-2 with 2 outs now. As Isaiah Bean is on a roll right now. 1-2 with 2 outs. We are in the top of the third. Bean gets his signs. Because pitch, this one is going to be blooped out to right field, and Lucer's there to bring it in.
I could not find the ball.
I couldn't find the ball either. So after the top of the third, we'll go to the bottom of the third. A couple strikeouts this last one.
Yeah.
We're the bottom third here. The score does read 2-0 in favor of the Blue Ox. Be back here in just a few seconds. Listen to Bemidji Blue Ox and Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is left fielder Brandon Lucier from the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Did you know that you have a choice where you receive your physical, occupational, or speech therapy? When you request Choice Therapy, a personalized plan of care will be created by our team to get you back to doing what you love. You can choose the best Discover why Choice Therapy was voted best in Bemidji and tell your doctor you want to go to Choice Therapy. Or contact a Choice Therapy clinic near you for a free health screening. It's your life, your health, your choice. Choice Therapy.
Welcome back to Bemidji Bucks baseball, Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Valley Sports Radio Network. 2-0 is our score as we go to the bottom of the third. Sawyer's still up. Still out there pitching. We'll see Connor McNallen, Cody Rutledge, and Sam Caliber. Good songs, good tunes. Cool 109.
They're always good tunes here.
There's good tunes here. Chubb's out there playing some good tunes. Do you even hear me? Again, due up is going to be Connor McNallen, Cody Rutledge, and Sam Caliber. Yeah, so far it's been a pretty good game so far. 0-2, or 2-0 in favor of the Blue Ox. Both runs came in off a 2-run RBI. Two RBI double from Cody Rutledge in the first.
Yep.
So he's getting a lot of he's getting a lot of warm-up pitches for the third inning. So I don't know what he's doing or what they're kind of doing for him.
That's like his 7th warm-up pitch.
You don't really see that a lot. I figure you want to get the game rolling. You don't want to go too long.
The most I usually get is like 4.
Oh. Now it's going to be the third baseman, number 4, Connor McNallen. Last time up, doubled and later on scored. Sawyer's still up. Gets a signs from Lathe. Pitch outside. Sawyer does throw a right-handed throw. Kind of more of a 3/4 right-handed throw. Well, Sawyer now gets his signs one more time from Lathe. Pitch swung on out to right field. This one is short right field. As the second baseman is going to sit right underneath it, and that's Gavin Capon.
The second baseman had to travel a ways to get that ball.
Yeah, it looks like he just kept floating away from him.
Could have just let the right fielder have it.
Yeah, it's kind of tough in the sun. Well, I don't know. It's kind of tough. I don't know. Up to them, I guess. Cody Rutledge now up. Last time up, doubled, and also got those 2 RBIs early in the first. Close stance, too, as well. Can hit it over the left field. It's 305 in left field. Swung on out to left field. This one's going to drop, and that's going to bounce off the wall. Cody's on his horse. He's going to be a stand-up. Maybe a stand-up double. That ball came out really quick from the left fielder. Will Zellman threw it on the line out to over to second base and almost got Cody.
Cody was not expecting it.
I don't think Cody was expecting it. Now it's going to be the DH, number 29, Sam Caliber. Last time up, it was a little jam shot over at the over the first base. The Cub. Comes the pitch, swung on, going to be a little pop out to center field. Center field can't find it, not going to find it. It's going to be rolling around as Cody's on his horse being waved in as Sam's going to get a double and is going to bring in another run. So Cody Rutledge will come across and a double will be given to Sam Caliber.
Yeah, I think it's a jet stream. I think it's just carrying.
That's what it looked like. Sorry, Ty Lindy out in left and Will Zellman in center. So now it's going to be the catcher, Caleb Anke. Last time up, flew out to a little pop-up out to the short. As down, Sawyer's going to peek back, look over at second. Pitch, inside.
I would have took it.
By the way, you met Caleb.
I did.
The catcher, and he's kind of, he's a character.
He is.
And Sawyer would now get his sign, take a peek back over at Sam at second. Pitch swung on, going to be foul. Down the left side. One here with one down as we are in the bottom of the third. The run did come across. We're looking at 3-0 or 3-0 in favor of the Blue Ox at this moment. Comes the pitch. This one's going to be a shot out to center field. Will's going to just let this one fall right in front of him.
It's a nice little bloop
And
off the end of the bat.
You're right. Nice little bloop shot just right out there.
Oh, what is Baz doing? Why does he have a turtleneck on?
I saw that today when I was interviewing. He has a turtleneck type thing on. I was like, oof, it'll be hot today. This looks like Sawyer kind of takes a little break, collects himself, and pulls himself off the mound. So runners first and second. As Baz is up. Last time Baz up, flew out to right field. Pitch down low. Lath is able to get a handle of it.
But on the fly out, it was a shot.
It was a good shot out to Wakazo in right field last time up.
Like 90 off the bat?
Yeah, maybe something like that. I don't know, probably close to 100. Baz can swing. 1-0 here with one out. Pitch swung out right back to the pitcher, off the ump. Stumbles the ump.
Umpire's interference.
It looks like he got snipered.
Like last night.
Like last night, we saw one of our friends get sniped too. So that's going to be a hit, by the way. And it's going to, pretty sure brought in a run as well too. It did bring in a run.
Yeah. They got to have like a rule for that, like that. Bounce off the bag and then hits the umpire.
I don't know. Next up will be number 10, JD Condos. Last time up, singled. Later stranded at third. Ball going to be in the dirt.
I did not see any dirt, though.
It looked like it was right in the dirt.
Well, he dropped down, so. Guess the dirt just ain't flying.
You could be right, Aiden. So 4-0 here in favor of the Blue Ox. Here comes the pitch from Sawyer. This one, a good framework by Lath to make it a strike. So now 1-1 with one out. So runners on first and second here. 1-1 here with one out. Pitch going to be close. 1-2 with one out.
I feel like if this umpire closes his right eye, I think then he'll just be calling perfect.
Pitch going to be swung on, going to get right close to Nadeau at short. Able to get one, not able to get two. That was a good reach from Peyton Nadeau. But does get one. And he got Baz at second.
Baz should have slid.
Nah, Baz is not going to slide. So a fielder's choice to JD. Now it's going to be Hunter Olson. Last time up, got hit by the pitch.
We'll see if that hit by pitch affects his at-bat.
You're right. We'll see if it does. JD on his horse, going to slide into second base. Easily stolen base for JD Condos.
I don't know why he slid.
Well,
I'm not going to throw down when there's a runner on third.
No, not always. I have seen it done. 0-1 here with 2 outs.
It's not a very good idea.
You're not wrong. Bottom third, by the way. Pitch. This one's just a titch high and outside.
This game's going by pretty fast.
Well, don't say that. As soon as you say that, it'll slow down.
Never mind.
Comes the pitch from Sawyer. Swung on. Right past Nadeau. That's going to draw not 1, but 2 runs as Hunter Olson gets a single and 2 RBIs. Now it's going to Brandon Lucier. Last time out, grounded to a double play.
I think it'll be a blue pit.
Blue pit where?
To right center.
Right
and I'll
center.
move him to third.
Pitch swung on. Oof, wanted all that one. 0-1.
I lied.
Hey, still could happen, though. Sawyer now will throw. This one's going to be swung on out to left field. Left fielder Ty Lundin on his horse and gets it over his shoulder for a good catch for the third out.
Yeah, I lied.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 runs will come across in the bottom of the third. So this new score is going to be 6-0 in favor of the Blue Ox. We will take a little break, but when we come back, we'll have the top of the fourth with the Bucks hitting. We'll be back a little bit. You listen to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball and Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is first baseman Basil Zalke from the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, how are you? Mike here with Ole's Bar and Grill in Walker. Stop in and try some of our fresh menu items, hand-cut steaks, and homemade desserts. We offer a full salad bar with homemade soup every single day from 4 to 9 p.m. We have a meat raffle every Friday night at 7. Check our Facebook for our live entertainment schedules. We are open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until midnight. We serve food till midnight, and we don't close early. Ole's Bar and Grill, 4 miles north of Walker on Highway 371.
Welcome back to Bemidji Bucks and Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. I'm Matt Geffrey. Joining me, like always, is Aiden. Well, not always. Well, joining me is Aiden Geffrey. Aiden, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. Someone's calling me.
Oh, fun. Well, don't take it in here.
I kind of can't.
So, new pitcher on the mound as well, too. As I'm trying to pull up our other sponsors, which I cannot find. There it is. Today's pitching change being brought to you by Choice Therapy. Mary, you have the right to choose whether to receive your physical, occupational, or speech therapy. Choose a therapy clinic voted best of Bemidji. Choice Therapy, your life, your health, your choice. And do the pitching for the Blue Ox. You're gonna see Jackson back. Jackson so far is hitting throwing a pretty good year. So far, he's 5.04 on the ERA for Back. Back is the lefty as well, too. We'll see Lath, Nadeau, and Capon for the Bucks. Comes the pitch. This one's going to be good strike from Jackson Back. Last time we had him, Aiden, he hit a home run.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
It was good. I stepped on your call, though.
You did. It's all right, though.
It's a very aggressive windup.
This one is going to be swung on. Lath going to hit this one over to Hendricks at short. Got him. That is a 6-3 put out for the first out in the top of the fourth. Now at Peyton Nadeau is up. Last time it grounded out to Hendricks as well, too, at short. Back so far, 16 innings. His record is 1-0. And like I said, his ERA is a 5.04. First pitch is going to be a strike to Peyton.
It's kind of low.
The second pitch just swung on that one. Got fooled on that. 0-2 with one out here.
What pitch was that?
Well, that looked like more of a slider, just kept darting away, or a two-seamer.
Yeah.
It was a pitch from Back. This one swung on and popped out to left field. And J.D. Condos is going to sit right underneath it.
That ball broke in very late.
Yeah, it did. Now it's going to be Gavin Capon, last time up, singled. So Good pawn. It's right. Ooh, this one was a scream out to the top right part of the zone.
Yep.
Because a pitch from back. This one's going to be right down Broadway, 1-1.
It's kind of a weird pitch.
Kind of. I think it got him fooled, too, a little bit. Comes a pitch from back. This one, good high curveball, 2-0. Or sorry, 2-1. Pitch. Ooh, right over top of that one, 2-2.
It's a little early, too.
Well, I think that got him with an off-speed pitch. More looked like kind of a curveball. 2-2 now with 2 outs here for the Bucks. Gavin Capon, like we said, got on last with a single. Comes pitch. This one, good curveball, is going to ring him up, too. Wow. Beautiful curveball from Jackson back. He's going to sit the side in order 1, 2, 3 as another strikeout for the Blue Ox, and the first one for Jackson back here in this game. So score still reads, we'll go bottom of the fourth. 6-0 is our score. We'll be back here in a few seconds. You're listening to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball, Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Caleb Manicky, catcher for the Bemidji Blue Ox. You're listening to the Blue Ox baseball on Belly Sports Radio Network.
Craving authentic Mexican flavor in Bemidji? Head over to Mi Rancho, your go-to spot for fiesta and delicious dishes and drinks. Join us for a happy hour from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day of the week. But guess what? Sunday and Wednesday are extra special at Mi Rancho. That's right. Sunday and Wednesday, we turn up the heat with happy hour all day long. Savor our mouth-watering appetizers and sip on ice-cold margaritas without breaking the bank. Spice up your day at Mi Rancho in Bemidji. Let's make every hour a happy hour together. Mi Rancho, where flavors of Mexico come alive.
Back to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball, Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. I'm Matt Geffrey, and then of course over there is Aiden Geffrey, my little guy, my 14-year-old, the oldest, joining me.
Yep.
Due up for the Blue Ox, you're going to see Mitch Hendricks, Connor McNallen, and Cody Rutledge. Pitching for the Bucks, you're still going to see Sawyer.
The Bucks just put someone out in their bullpen, number 29. I don't know who he is.
I'll see who that is in a little bit.
He's got like the long blonde hair.
Oh, it's going to be, oh shoot, I can't think of his name top of my head for some reason.
That was like a inside cutter looking thing.
1-0 the ball. What number did you say, Aiden?
Huh?
What number did you say, 29?
Yeah.
Lucas Pierce is out there. It looks like he's going to get warmed up maybe.
Yeah.
Get a couple innings in. Comes the pitch. This one's going to be outside again, 2-0. I mean, he's just kind of stalled just a little bit. Just kind of get some warm-up pitches for Lucas so he gets ready.
Yeah.
Comes the pitch from Sawyer. This one inside and going to go foul.
He is not happy.
No, he liked that. He likes that bat. And we kind of talked about it.
It looks brand
good
new.
looking. It looks very brand new.
I want that bat.
Go ask for it later.
All
Maybe
right.
get it autographed.
Yeah, autographed.
2-1 here, no outs. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Comes the pitch. This one, curveball. I think it would have been a strike regardless, but if you just wait just a half a second, maybe not even a half a second, like a split second later, you probably would have had some more wood on that one. 2-2.
Pretty sure a second split is still a half.
Yeah, that's true. Could be. I don't know math. That one, this next ball is going to go a little bit high. 3-2 now, full count. Sawyer takes himself off the mound. He's going to walk around just a little bit. Get himself situated as Lath now will have the signs. Comes the pitch. This one, inside. Another walk for Mitch Hendricks.
Is that his second walk?
It is the second walk.
Ooh,
Now
look at me.
Yeah, you remembered. I'm proud of you. Now up number 4, Connor McNallen doubled, later scored, and also flew out to second base. So Mitch can run too. We'll see if he try to steal here. Okay, lead. Now he gets a big lead. Pitch swung on. Going to be right over the head of Cam Justice at first. As Hendricks is on his horse. Going to make it all the way to third. As McNallen will get with a single.
That's where the really dry ground comes into play. It just goes boom, boom. It's like a brick wall.
You're right. It was a good brick. Basically like a brick wall. It just bounced right over top of Cam Justice.
Yeah.
Now up, 13, Cody Rutledge, the center fielder. Last time up, he actually doubled twice. Got 2 RBIs, and he also scored as well, too. Sawyer now will come set. This one's going to go out to the outside. 1-0 here. So runners on the corners here. Sawyer will step off. I didn't like the signs. Going to reset himself as Cody got himself reset too. Sawyer now gets the signs from Lath. Takes a peek, now throws. This one's going to be swung on out to center field. And it's going to fall right in front of the center fielder and Will Zellman, but it will score a run nonetheless.
It's kind of hard to tell on those like low fly balls.
Yeah.
Like if they're going to drop or not. Cause
that's true. Well, kind of like, do you want to – Mitch did hang up just a little bit to kind of see if he was going to catch it, maybe tag up. But as soon as it dropped, he was already taken off. Now it's going to be the DH, San Caliber. Last time up, doubled and also scored. Comes the pitch. This one swung out to the left field. Let center field. This one back. All the way off the bottom part of the temporary fence. Doesn't go over. And it's going to be a double for San Caliber. That one I thought would have been gone, but hit the bottom of the temporary fence.
If that fence is like a foot further closer, that's not the words to say that, but it would have went over.
Yeah, it probably would have went over. Maybe the wind would have pushed it just a little bit. Now it's going to be Caleb Mankey. Last time up, singled, scored, and also flew out to short. Pitch. Be right on the corner there, 1-0. Or sorry, 0-1.
The score is 8-0, so can't really complain about that hit.
Yeah, it's true. He did put the ball in play and in a good spot too. Sawyer now come off the mound. Looks like a little timeout called by Caleb Mankey. So runners on third and second. Rutledge over. This one now swung on and going to be popped up and be called off. Brodina on his horse almost loses it, but able to catch it.
Where did he come from?
Third base.
Where did he go?
Went right back, gave the ball back to pitcher. That's where he went. So that's going to be the first out here in the bottom of the fourth. Now up at first baseman, number 31, Bazalski.
I do not think you were paying attention to what I was saying.
No, I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to pay attention to the game.
Wow.
Baz last time singled, RBI'd, and also scored. He also flew out earlier to right field. Pitch now, a screaming bullet to the right side. That will go foul. So one out here at the bottom of the fourth. 0-1. As Sam's going to trot back to second.
The Cub.
You call him the Cub because he lost his beard, huh?
Yeah. Don't shave your beard.
That makes sense. There's a pitch from Sawyer. This one now swung on out to right field with Kazel underneath it. Does he? He'll be right in front of the fence. And tagging up is both runners as Kazel, wow, throws a missile back to third. And that was a deep throw from one end of the warning track to the third base.
Another really close one to leave him.
That's a sac fly, by the way. Will get one run to come across. As Rutledge will come across. Now it's going to be J.D. Condos. Last time up singled and also on a fielder's choice. It also does have a stolen base as well, too. So 2 outs here. Pitch, oof, good framework by Lath. Lath was a pretty good, he does frame the ball very well.
Wow.
Now this one can be swung on, tap foul.
If it's thrown to the outside, don't have to frame it.
That's right, he does have a pretty big strike zone out there. JD again last time up, singled. Stranded at third, also stolen base and a fielder's choice. This one swung on, and Sawyer will get a strikeout, his first strikeout of the night. So, after some excitement, that'll be the end of the fourth. New score is going to read 9-0 as we go to the top of the fifth. Be back here in a few seconds to listen to Bemidji Blue Ox and Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is left fielder Brandon Lucier from the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to Blue Ox baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Did you know that you have a choice where you receive your physical, occupational, or speech therapy? When you request Choice Therapy, a personalized plan of care will be created by our team to get you back to doing what you love. You can choose the best. Discover why Choice Therapy was voted best in Bemidji and tell your doctor you want to go to Choice Therapy. Or contact a Choice Therapy clinic near you for a free health screening. It's your life, your health, your choice. Choice Therapy.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball and Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. I'm Matt Geffrey. To my left is Aiden Geffrey. 9-0 is our score as we see Jackson back still in the mound for the Blue Ox. Does have a strikeout. This is the Paul Bunyan Transit Series, game number 4, as the Blue Ox are leading the series 4-0, and 4-0 of the lifetime, I guess, is the inaugural season. I mean, kind of obvious.
Yeah, they will probably take it 4-0. Off of how the game is going so far, I don't think the Bucks are going to come back.
Wow, no faith in you.
Beginning of the game, I had a lot of faith, and then I just lost it.
Now at number 14 is going to be the right fielder, Dylan McKazo. Last time up, struck out. Pitch swung on, going to get right over the head of Mitch Hendricks as Dylan would get on with a single.
He stepped out of the box and then swung.
Well, got himself situated. Now it's going to be the pitcher, number 5. Sorry, Nadik. Last time up, he walked. So we'll see what Sawyer can do. Get a hit. He's 0 for 10 on the year. Let's see if we get a hit here. This one inside. 1-0.
How many games has he played?
I believe this is, well, I don't know how many games he played, but this is 10 at bats. Getting more of a pitcher.
That's a good point.
Swung, not swung on. I was going to swing for some reason. 1-1.
He swung on the first. Wait, he did not swing on the first one. Never mind.
So 1-1 here. No outs here. As we are in the top of the 5th. Blue Ox lead 9-0. Jackson will take a look, now throws. This one's going to be right past the third baseman. Hendricks able to pick it up in time. No, not in time. That one scoots away from Baz. Kind of a tough throw. Hendricks on his back foot as Sawyer's going to get on with an error.
Ow. That looked like a hard stretch for Baz.
That was a pretty hard stretch for Baz. Now we go back to the top of the lineup as we have Hunter Brodina He has walked, singled, and been stranded at third. Run is on third and second.
There's been a lot of base runners this game.
There has been a lot of base runners in this game. Here's a pitch from back. This one, a strike. Barely got there, 0-1. So we'll see back. Back now will gets his signs from Mankey. Comes a pitch outside. 1-1 here with no outs. With Waukezo at third and Sawyer over at second.
It was a waste. It was a waste.
It was
pitch.
a good waste pitch. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, both teams will have regional action this weekend. Bucks will be in in Fargo. Pitch swung on out to center field. Rutledge on it, and he's going to catch it. This one, we're going to see two players tag up. No, we're going to see one of them tag up. We'll see Waukezo tag up and get on. As we got a sacrifice.
I think
RBI.
I think he could have gunned them at home.
They had a chance. So one down here as the Bucks will get on the board with a run. Back will kind of fix a little bit of the pitching mound. Doesn't really like it. And got himself set. Now it could be Cam Justice. So far, Cam struck out, also grounded out to third. Got a chance here. Get some runners. Get a run across. First pitch is going to be a strike.
Now it's finally started to cool down.
It has started to cool down. So when that sun starts going down, that wind's a little bit kind of still picking up.
Is it on my side of town?
Comes the pitch from back. The good curveball just kept breaking into the outside. 2-0. So Sawyer over at second after the error by Mitch Hendricks. Comes the pitch. This one, ooh, close one. Ooh, they're not going to call that one.
From my angle, that looked like it was on the white line.
2-1 now with a one out here at the top of the fifth. Back will get his signs. The lefty takes a look over at second. No one's really holding him on. Pitch. As Mankey trying to frame it, not able to work it, so 3-1.
I'm surprised they don't have anyone working out in the pen.
Well, you did talk about Pierce getting warmed up. I don't know if you'll see him or not.
He'll probably come in next inning.
Let's see. So back now gets his signs, throws. This one swung on out to right field. This one is going to be under. It's going to be Lucier, not Lucier. Catch, it is by Lucier. Now throws over a bullet over the third and not able to get it in time as Sawyer is able to tag up at second and get to third.
That was a bomb.
Sorry, Isaiah Bean is out in right field now.
Where's Lucier?
Lucier, well, he's also dealing with an injury as well, too, so you don't want to put a lot on him right now.
That's a great point.
So now it's going to be Will Zellman, the center fielder. Last time up, he struck out. He's 0 for 2 with strikeouts. Back now, throws. This one, ooh, looks like almost clipped Zellman as Sawyer's going to get in on a wild pitch.
That did hit Zellman.
Well, it looks like he's fine. He's going to stay in there. Well, Sawyer's probably relieved. You can take a breath now. 1-0 with 2 outs here. Zellman will step in the box. That's the pitch. This one, ooh, right over top of that one. 1-1 here with 2 outs. Back now gets a sign, 1-1 here. Throws this one way out to the outside, 2-1. Again, scores at 9-1 in favor of the Blue Ox here. So we're in the top of the fifth. So far, Blue Ox have 11 hits and 4 for the Bucks. Ooh, that was a tough one layoff as well, too. 3-1. Back will come set, now throws. This one now swung on over to Hendricks at short. Hendricks going to pick it up and throw over the top of Baz. That one scoots away. Will on his horse. Caleb's going to throw over a second in time. I think he has him. He does in time. That was a great backup play by Caleb Maneke for the catchers behind first base as a catcher.
It was all designed.
All designed. They're going to give him with an error as well, too, at home. Or, sorry, at first. So that's going to do it for the bottom of the fifth. We'll go to the, bottom of the first. Wow. Start over. Take two. Bottom of the fifth, top of the fifth. Go to the bottom of the fifth. We'll be back here in a little bit. Score does read 9-2 in favor of the Blue Ox. Be here in just a couple seconds. Let's do Bemidji Blue Ox baseball and Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Trevin, pitcher from the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to the Blue Ox baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Craving authentic Mexican flavor in Bemidji? Head over to Mi Rancho, your go-to spot for fiesta and delicious dishes and drinks. Join us for a happy hour from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day of the week. But guess what? Sunday and Wednesday are extra special at Mi Rancho. That's right. Sunday and Wednesday, we turn up the heat with happy hour all day long. Savor our mouth-watering appetizers and sip on ice-cold margaritas without breaking the bank. Spice up your day at Mi Rancho in Bemidji. Let's make every hour a happy hour together. Mi Rancho, where flavors of Mexico come alive.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here and Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Pitching change for the Bucks. Today's pitch change being brought to you by Choice Therapy. Remember, you have the right to choose whether to receive your physical, occupational, or speech therapy. Choose a therapy clinic voted both best of Bemidji. Choice Therapy, your life, your health, your choice. So doing the pitching for the Bucks, you're going to see Lucas Pierce. So far, Lucas is, after 15 innings of work, he is 2-1 in the year, and his ERA looks like he is sitting at 4.69 on the year so far for him.
Not bad.
Not bad for Lucas.
Do you think they'll have a DH for him?
I don't know. We'll see. Everything else, I'll roll back in here. Now it's going to be Hunter Olson for the Blue Ox. Hunter Olson, Brandon. We'll see who's. Looks like Jackson Back is going to be batting for Lucier. Pitch going to be
in the dirt.
It looks like down low. Just want to make sure that's what it is. It is Jackson Back. There's be hitting for himself. Looks like, so they will lose a. I guess what I call it DH. I'm not really quite sure. Pitch swung on, going to be dribbled past the third baseman in foul territory. 1-1. Lucas, like I said, so far 16 innings of work, 4.69 ERA, and is a lefty thrower. Seen him a lot here if you listen to Bemidji Bucks baseball. Pitch, ooh, good curveball, got right in there, right into Hunter Olson.
I think he's pitched every single game I've been here for.
2-1 now. 9-2 is our score in favor of the Blue Ox here at the bottom of the fifth. Swung on, going to be fouled out and out of play.
Bruce, watch out.
If Bruce was here, he probably would have to watch out. So everything gets reset. 2-2 now with no outs here. Bottom of the fifth. Pierce now will come set. Pitches from the stretch as well, too. Down low, might have hit the, it looks like it did hit the knob of the bat. I heard that from here.
I feel like he kind of leaned into it.
Might have. Oh, they're going to say a ball.
Boy, did it bounce, but it bounced off of him.
Not quite sure. So anyways.
You could see the change of direction.
2-2 it is that. 2-2 as it did hit the knob of the bat. Pitch swung on. Nope, not swung on. Going to be down low. I keep seeing swung on a lot today.
Jesus.
Now it's 3-2 with no outs to Hunter Olson. Hunter Olson last time singled, got a 2 RBI and hit by the pitch earlier. Pitch swung on, going to be a foul. As Jordan Sweep is there to pick it up. Overhand toss to Lath. Catcher to catcher throw. Throws not 1, but 2.
Then 3 of them 4.
So full count here to Hunter Olson here with no outs. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Pierce now will come set. Throws, left-hander throws, and this is going to be a walk for Hunter Olson. Now up is going to be Jackson back.
I'm saying they're just going to bunt with him.
Think about bunt?
Yeah.
Let's see. Does have a home run as well, too. Let's see if he'll get that.
Kind of forgot about that.
Yeah, I figured. Because a pitch from Lucas. This one, good framework from Lath. 0-1. So Lucas Pierce will come set, takes a look over at first. Pitch down low, good block by Ryan Lath. Got the whole body in front of that one. Yeah, there's just pitches up there. They're calling the game too. Oh, boo. Crapping on fans here, the damn pigeons. Comes the pitch. This one swung on out to right field. This one's going to get down in fair territory. Going to bounce around. Caleb's going to throw it in. As you can see, Hunter Olson race across third and able to get another score in.
Let's go, Joe Ryan.
So back will get a double and an RBI. Now it's going to go back to the top of the lineup. Mitch Hendricks has walked twice, scored twice, but also flew out to center field. So in the bottom of the 5th, 10-2 is our score. Here are the Blue Ox. Comes the pitch. This one now right back over to Peyton Adu. Peyton's going to throw it over to first in time.
It kind of took a weird hop.
Yeah, kind of kind of a weird hop. You're right. That's the first out here in the bottom of the 5th. Now up, number 4, third baseman Connor McNallen. Connor so far, double, single, and scored twice. That's a pitch from Pierce. This one now swung on out to right field. Foul. Way out of play. Very in front of that one.
Hit the batting cage.
Hit the batting cage.
My words did not want to form.
Well, I know I feel.
Barely done anything.
Comes the pitch. This one down in the dirt. As Back was able to make it to third base on the last play for Mitch Hendricks when he grounded out to short. Pierce now will come set. Comes the pitch. This one now going to be foul. Looks like maybe hit the plate. 1-2 now. So 1-2 here with 1 out. Connor McNallen, like I said, doubled, also singled, but also scored twice. Lucas Pierce again, 16 innings of work, 4.69 ERA. Lefty is going to throw inside of Connor. 2-2. Now, being a lefty pitcher, I like to, and I'm a long lefty pitcher, I like to be right where Lucas is at. His foot is like the very edge of the rubber. He has a very long wingspan. Pitch. Ooh, got him thinking on that one on a curveball. Good strikeout by Lucas Pierce, his first one of the night.
I was staying like that, but I'm just opposite because I'm a righty.
Yeah. So 2 down now for the Blue Ox. Now up, number 13, Cody Rutledge. Last time up, he has actually doubled twice and has 3 RBIs and also got a single and also scored twice. So good MVP voting for him.
Yep.
Or player of the game for him for sure. Pitch from Pierce. This one's going to be swung on a little bit out on the outside, 0-1.
Okay, maybe you should stop talking about player of the games.
Says a person who is changes his mind, flip-flopping every single inning.
Anytime I say something, it always goes the opposite way.
Pitch, Lucas. Ooh, this one is a good curveball, and Cody out there swinging. If he probably would hit that with an oar.
Well, he tipped it.
He did tip it. He probably had good contact, but he had an oar on him. Back over at third. Jackson back. Not back, like people got to understand his last name's back, not go back. Pitch now swung on, going to be out of play. Still 0-2.
All right, that was a Bruce shot. That one would have hit him.
That's a Bruce shot, huh? Show title. 0-2 here, 2 outs. Cody Rutledge gets himself back in there.
Is that a question?
Kind of been sounding quick. It wasn't supposed to be a question. Comes the pitch. Now this one's over. Another curveball by Lucas Pierce as he gets another strikeout. 2 strikeouts in a row. That'll end the bottom of the 5th. But one more run will come across to make it 10-2 in favor of the Blue Ox. We'll take a little break. When we come back, we'll have the top of the 6th. Listening to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball and Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is outfielder Will Zellman from the Bemidji Bucks, and you're listening to Bemidji Bucks baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, how are you? Mike here with Ole's Bar and Grill in Walker. Stop in and try some of our fresh menu items, hand-cut steaks, and homemade desserts. We offer a full salad bar with homemade soup every single day from 4 to 9 p.m. We have a meat raffle every Friday night at 7. Check our Facebook for our live entertainment schedules. We are open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until midnight. We serve food till midnight, and we don't close early. Ole's Bar and Grill, 4 miles north of Walker on Highway 371.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Jackson back still out there, the lefty. Our score as we are in the top of the 6th. It is 10-2 in favor of the Blue Ox here. Blue Ox are the home team too, and I believe it's is it 10? Only 10 after 6 or 10 after 7? One of the two.
I thought it was 10 after 5.
Could be. That sounds right, too. I guess we'll find out. We'll keep playing on regardless. Due up for the Bucks, you're going to see Lundin, Lath, and Nadeau. Ty Lundy, so far today, has struck out and flew out to right field for today. Well, Jackson back so far has 1 strikeout, but done pretty well here as it comes in relief. As a pitch from back, this one's going to be inside. They're going to say ball. 1-0.
If he didn't step out, that would have been called a strike.
I think he just would have just sat and just take it, like we were taught when we were kids.
Yeah.
Comes the pitch from back. This one, a good 2-seam where it just kind of just dart outwards.
What do you mean when we were kids?
Well, you're still a kid. Sorry. Picturing Bruce here. 1-1 here. This one, a good curveball is going to float right in. He thought he was out. I think Ty thought he was out. He backed up. He thought he's kind of starting to walk back to the bench. 1-2 now. Jackson back will throw this one. This one's going to be swung on. That is a strikeout, though. Swinging on that one.
Confused him with the curveball and go low and in on the fast.
So first out here. Ryan Lake now up. So far has flown out and also ground out to short. Jackson now comes set on throws. This one's going to be right down Broadway. 0-1. Back now, gets set, now throws from the windup. This one, a little two-seamer, darts inside. 1-1. Back will come set. This one's going to be on the outside corner, but it'll be a strike regardless. 1-2. Back now, moves a little bit over the rubber. Now throws. Curveball's going to get away from back. 2-2.
He's got great movement on that.
He does have
curveball.
Great movement when he hits his spots, man. He hits his spots. Back now from the windup. Kind of hesitates a little bit. Throws going to be over to third to McNallen. Now able to find this one. Will dribble into left field. This J.D. Condo's going to pick it up and throw it in. They'll give him an error. So Ryan will get on with an error. Now up, Peyton Adu. Last time up, ground out, and also flew out. This looks like we might get a pitch runner. Looks like we are.
I think the pants are too tight. I think it's cutting off circulation to his legs.
You think?
Yeah.
Trying to see who it is. Could be McRoberts in to run for Lath. Ooh, pick off attempt at first. Almost got him.
Yeah. Sure.
Back now. In from the stretch. Throw this one outside. McRoberts started the year on the injured list. Got a chance to play first and I believe second so far this year. I believe he got his first hit. I think last weekend he got his first hit. Pitch outside. Roberts, I believe, also plays a lot of, can play outfield as well too. Two 2-0 here. Back over the first, not in time. And Roberts back to first.
That's the benefit of being a lefty and having a runner on first. You can just like.
You're right. Just kind of step off the back end and then throw it at first. Here comes a pitch. This one could be swung on, could be fouled back behind us. And it hits the ground on the road and bounces over. Oh! Gets the vehicle.
The window.
There's 5 points. The vehicle will stop.
I heard a crunch.
Oof. And he's going to pull off to the side. 2-1 now, 1 out. Back over the first. Ooh,
Why does he keep picking off?
Well, you never know. You might get him. It's not MLB. You can do it many times you want.
Yeah, but like, I feel like there should be a max amount of times.
No. He is now, but not anymore. I'm sorry, there was back then. Ball's going to go inside of Peyton. 3-1. That ball did hit that vehicle. As the guy is looking over on his vehicle and see where it went. And pitch now swung on over to Hunter. Gets 1. Does he have enough for 2? And he does. There's a double play turned by the Bemidji Blue Ox. So a 4-6-3 double play. We'll get that one with the third out. And that's going to do it for the bottom of the 6. We'll head to the bottom. Sorry, we'll head to the bottom 6. There we go. Our score is 10-2 in favor of the Blue Ox. We'll be back here in a little bit. You're listening to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is left fielder Brandon Lucier from the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, how are you? Mike here with Ole's Bar and Grill in Walker. Stop in and try some of our fresh menu items, hand-cut steaks, and homemade desserts. We offer a full salad bar with homemade soup every single day from 4 to 9 p.m. We have a meat raffle every Friday night at 7. Check our Facebook for our live entertainment schedules. We are open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until midnight. We serve food till midnight, and we don't close early. Ole's Bar and Grill, 4 miles north of Walker on Highway 371.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. As we're in the bottom of the sixth, Blue Ox lead 10-2. Wow,
Jesus.
I'm getting tired.
I can tell. We might need him here. Bring in the closer.
Bring in the closer. Get the finisher out there, Aiden.
No, not me.
Who's gonna do that?
You expect me to do that?
Oh yeah, I have faith in you. Up now is going to be the DH, Sam Caliber. Sam so far has 2 doubles, scored, and also got an RBI as well, too, for today.
He needs to grow the beard back.
He does need to grow a beard back. You call him the Cub.
Yeah, because the bear has left.
So we're on the bottom of the 6th here. 10-2 is our score in favor of the Blue Ox.
He's hit hibernation.
Lucas Pierce still pitching for the Bucks. This one, a curveball inside. 1-0. Pierce now gets his signs from Leith. That's a pitch. This one going to be a little low, but still be a strike. 1-1. We're on the bottom of the 6th. 10-2 is our score in favor of the Blue Ox. As this Paul Bunyan Transit Series rolls on. 4th game. Blue Ox leads us 1.
Ooh.
Lead the series 3-0. As that one's going to be fouled. Kind of right in front of the plate as well, too. 1-2. I don't know where that guy went who got his truck hit. It looks like he got back in his vehicle and left.
Oh, he's leaving right now.
Oh, okay. 1-2 here. Pitch going to be swung on, going to be right back up the middle. Going to get through the infield as Sam's going to get on with a single.
That looked like one of my hits last night.
It did. A little kind of just right up the middle and just a little don't need much on it, just get right through.
That's what I do in baseball too. Straight up the middle.
Caleb Banke is up. He's flown out twice and singled and also scored.
I'm going to hit him with some reverse psychology. He's going to ground out.
We'll see. We'll see. Caleb now swung on, going to be out to left field. Way back, and this one is gone for Caleb Banke. The 2-run shot out to left field as Aiden was reverse psychology and called it.
I should just say that every single play.
You should. So now score is going to be 12-2 in favor of the Blue Ox. A beautiful shot from Caleb Banke. Number 1 in our hearts. Now up Baz Zalke. Baz so far, he has a single, a sacrifice RBI. He's also flown out as well too.
He's going to ground out here.
Pitch going to be fouled.
Okay, maybe I used up all the reverse psychology.
Maybe.
Got nothing left in the tank.
So Baz now waiting for his next pitch. This pitch going to be a good strike as Lucas loses his lid. 0-2 now with no outs.
Yeah, the Bucks got someone the Ox got someone in their pen over there.
Another lefty's warming up. Looks like it's Wells. Lucas now pitches. This one going to be inside. It's going to be hit out to center field. Way back. No, it's going to be wrangled in by Zellman.
I was looking at the right fielder.
So good, another good shot by Baz, but not able to go far enough. That is the first out here on the bottom of the 6th. Now it's going to be J.D. Condos. So far, J.D. singled. Got a, looks like a fielder's choice. Also stolen a base and struck out today.
He's done a bit of everything.
And he has done a lot. Playing really good out in left field today, too, because of pitch from Pierce. This one thought about swinging on this one, but this will be a strike regardless. 0-1 with 1 out.
That pitcher might need to tighten his hat up a bit.
I think those are just like those flex hats. They kind of just go.
Oh, I don't like those.
0-1 here with 1 out. Comes the pitch. This one now swung on over to Peyton Adu. Peyton's going to pick it up now, throw it to the first in time. It will be the second out. So that is a 6-3 in the books. Now it's going to be Hunter Olson. So far, he has singled, been hit by the pitch, 2 RBIs. He has walked and also scored. Pierce now gets the signs from Leif. Comes the throw. This one, ooh, good curveball. I think Hunter was looking for something different. Oh, Pierce will come set. Takes a look now, throws this one in. Could be a strike. That was pretty close.
Oh, this umpire might need to start reining his zone a bit.
0-2 now, 2 outs. Comes a pitch from Lucas. The long lefty is going to be dribbled up to second base, thrown in time, and that is in time. Gavin Kapal able to throw it over. So it's a 4-3 in the books. As we'll go to the bottom of the 7th here in just a little bit. Our score does read with 2 more runs come across. 12-2. We'll be back here with the bottom of the 7th here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Cam Justice. I play first base for the Bemidji Bucks, and you're listening to Bemidji Bucks Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Did you know that you have a choice where you receive your physical, occupational, or speech therapy? When you request Choice Therapy, a personalized plan of care will be created by our team to get you back to doing what you love. You can choose the best. Discover why Choice Therapy was voted best in Bemidji and tell your doctor you want to go to Choice Therapy. Or contact a Choice Therapy clinic near you for a free health screening. It's your life, your health, your choice. Choice Therapy.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here in the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. As we go to the bottom of the 7th, let the 7th inning stretch educate you on the Bemidji real estate market. Contact Jason Brownhausen from 218 Real Estate at 218-760-7552. And of course, pitching change as well. As we're going to see Trevin Wells step in. He is so far 30.2 innings. His win-loss record is a 4.41, and his ERA is a 2.05. So that is, of course, pitching change being brought to you by Choice Therapy. Remember, you have the right to choose whether to receive your physical, occupational, or speech therapy. Choose the therapy clinic voted best of Bemidji. Choice Therapy, your life, your health, your choice. So again, Trevin Wells. 30.2 innings of work. Record is a 4.1. ERA is a 2.05. And he's also a lefty as well, too. You're going to be seeing coming up next. It's going to be Gavin Capon, Dylan Walkezo, and we'll see who's in for Sawyer. Capon so far this year, or so far today, struck out looking and also got a single in the 2nd inning. As we're at the bottom of the 7th here. Oh, sorry.
Top of the 7th.
Top of 7th. Here we go. Pitch going to be swung on out to right field. Back's looking for it as he moves out to right field. I thought we were in the bottom of the 7th.
I could tell.
That was way off. Samsonite, that was way off.
I have no idea what you're referencing.
Okay, that's fine. I'm okay then. We're actually in the top of 7th. Well, we did that a little bit earlier. That's fine, too.
What?
The Jason Brownhausen spot. It's okay. Got it done anyways. Gavin Capon, again, singled, also struck out. I was ahead of myself in my book. There's a pitch from Wells. This one's going to be outside. 1-1 here.
If you can move that pitch more, and that pitch is nasty.
It does a good break on it. Wells now gets himself set, now throws. This one's going to be a little bit low. 2-1. So Gavin so far 1-2 for the night. Pitch now swung on over top of that one. Now 2-2 with no outs.
He's only had 2 at bats.
Yeah.
Has been in.
So far 2 at bats.
Has he been in the entire game?
Yeah. Comes the pitch. This one's going to be swung out, and that's another hit for Gavin Capon as that ball is going to hit the ground.
That's a nice stop, though.
Very good stop. Way to get out in front of it. Good single as J.D. Condo's able to corral that ball and left. Now Dylan Wakezo, he has singled and scored. Also struck out in the second inning. Wells now takes a look over at first, now throws. This one's going to be a good pitch, going to be a strike, 0-1. So 0-1 here, no outs, as we're in the top of the 7th. Was the pitch, this one, good framework by Mankey. Able to get across, a 1-1. Again, thank you for joining us here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. And thank you all of you for what a great year we have. That pitch is going to be swung on as well, too, just over top of that one. 1-2. Great sponsors like Oli's Bar and Grill down in Walker, Choice Therapy, Me Rancho, and Angie's Acres as well, too. Thank you guys so much for being a sponsor of the show and the games that we had this year. This ball is going to be fouled back. 1-2. Wells going to kind of step off, kind of brush his hand, kind of get all the sweat and stuff. Probably clammy like you, Aiden.
I am not clammy.
Okay.
That is you.
Pitch going to be swung on over top of that one. That's a strikeout for Wells. That's his first one of the night. Now Sawyer's going to be up. Sawyer so far got on with an error, later scored, also walked. He's been walked twice so far today. So good eye at the plate for the young man. Throw back over the first. No really big play on that one. That's Baz, I think, he just calling for it. So make sure he's still there.
Is Baz wearing sunglasses right now?
Yes, he has to look in the sun.
Barely.
Wells now gets the signs from Caleb. Comes a pitch. This one swung on. 0-1. Wells now pitches, good fast pitch. Going to be, right on that corner. 0-2 now. 1 out. Wells now comes set. Takes a look over at first, now throws this one outside. Caleb thought about throwing. What was he going to say? A strikeout. Right on that edge.
What edge? It's a circle.
Now let's go back to the top of the lineup. Hunter Brodina. He's sack flied. He's walked and also got on with the single. So 2 down here. We are in the 7th. Wells now pitches. This one's going to be good. Curveball darts away from Brodina. 1-0. Wells now comes set. Takes a look over at first to Baz. This one's going to be down low again. No, they're going to call a strike. Good framework by Caleb. 1-1. Wells comes set, now throws. This one now swung on, going to be fouled back. Way back is going to land on the road, I believe, and don't see where it goes. It does go, going to rest peacefully in the cemetery.
I did not hear a car.
I didn't hear a car. There was actually no cars coming around that time, actually.
Oh.
Wells takes a look over at first. 1-2. Time is called by, looks like by Brodina. Getting himself set. Reset himself. Wells now takes over at first. Long look over at first. Oh, peeks in, gets the signs from Caleb. Now another step off, and another time is called.
He just missed his window for the cars.
1 and 2 here still. Brodina called time twice. That's the pitch. This one's going to be, way up inside. 2 and 2 now. So 2 and 2 here with 2 outs. Brodina trying to get some more life into his team. Again, it does have a sac fly earlier. Pitch going to be, thought about swinging on that one. Brodina's have a pretty good eye. He's walked a lot this year.
I'm pretty sure that was a strike.
Full count now with 2 outs. Well, you think so? I don't know. It looks like the ball the two-seamer kind of darted away.
Over here it looked like a strike.
Comes the pitch from Wells. This one foul back, and that one's going to go out of play past the net. As 3-2-2 outs, as you're going to see the runner be moving. And Gavin Capon will be moving on the hit, as Baz is not even going to hold him on. There's a pitch from Wells. This one is in the dirt, and another walk by Brodina. So now up's going to be Cam Justice. Cam so far 0 for 3 for the night with a ground out, a fly out, and a strikeout. As Caleb kind of just talked to his pitcher real quick, talked to Trayvon Wells. Kind of maybe just, what are we going to do here with 2 outs and try to figure this out here. It's Cam Justice trying to get some more runs to come across to keep playing here. Comes the pitch from Wells. This one outside. More of a two-seamer that broke a lot. That just kept moving. Wells will come set. Lefty sits on the very far of the rubber. Pitch, steal's going on as Capon able to get in, and he said he's out, and Chris Karate is not happy with that call. That's a good throwdown by Caleb Mankey.
He was safe.
Yeah, that was close, and Chris Karate not happy, and I believe that's going to do it for the night as well, too. So that is going to do it for the night as the 10 run, as Cam not happy either because he really wanted to get something going here. So at the end of this one, the final score is 12-2. Favor of the Blue Ox here, and their series go to now 4-0. And of course, lifetime, obviously. The Paul Bunyan Transit Series. When we come back, we'll have our post-game show. Don't go anywhere for that one. That's going to be brought to you by Double D Towing and Recovery and Dylan Dow Excavation. We'll have that up next, so don't go anywhere back here with the post-game show. We'll also be joined by a member of the Blue Ox as well, too, so don't forget about that. Be back here in just a little bit. Listen to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball and Bemidji Bucks Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is shortstop from the Bemidji Blue Ox, Mitch Hendricks, and you're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Welcome to Angie's Acres, your premier destination for exquisite Wagyu steaks, succulent tenderloins, flavorful ribs, premium pork, and so much more. Located at 43052 Nature's Ave in the heart of Aiken, Minnesota. Angie's Acres is where quality meats meet exceptional taste. Indulge your senses with unparalleled richness and tenderness of our Wagyu steaks. Sourced from our finest cattle raised with the utmost care and, of course, dedication. Each bite is a symphony of flavors that will elevate your dining experience to new heights. But that's not all. At Angie's Acres, we offer a diverse selection of cuts from melt-in-your-mouth tenderloins to lip-smacking ribs and premium pork that will leave you craving for more. Whether you're planning a special occasion or simply want to treat yourself to a gourmet meal, Angie's Acres has everything you need to make it extraordinary. Place your orders today by going online to angiesacres.com or call us at 218-515-3890 or email us at angiesacres23@gmail.com. Let us bring the finest meats right to your table. Angie's Acres, where quality, taste, satisfaction converge. Meet us in Aiken, Minnesota, or go online to angiesacres.com and discover the world of culinary delights that will leave you wanting more. Let's catch up with one of the members of the Blue Ox. Today, let's meet.
My name's Brandon Lucier. I'm number 22, and I play outfield. My pregame routine would be showing up, stretching, getting T-work down, and then playing ball. My type of music to listen to before games would probably be R&B. Movie I could watch over and over would be Bad News Bears. Sums up a bunch of us playing ball every day. Not the biggest, not the best, but we get the job done.
Does pineapple belong on pizza, and why?
Heck no. It's a fruit.
Are you a dog or a cat person?
Dog. Place I would like to live would be Florida. Really used to it. Vacation spot every year.
For wings, are you a bone-in or a bone-out kind of guy?
I am a bone-out. Favorite baseball player of all time would have to be Mike Trout.
If you weren't playing baseball, what other sport would you be playing?
I would probably go with football. More comfortable with that.
All right, do you fish, hunt, or both? And what do you fish and hunt?
I fish a little bit, sometimes bass, sometimes walleye.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball and Bemidji Bucks baseball. Our final score is 12-2 in favor of the Blue Ox. Today's post game is being brought to you by WD Towing and Recovering Dylan Doubt Excavation. If you're in need of a tow or some type of excavation done, call Dylan at 218-820-8382, servicing the central and northern Minnesota area. So we're going to have Baz Zulke here join us here just in a few seconds as he's racing up the stands, and we'll have him here in just a couple of seconds. But yeah, great game, and Baz will be joining us here. I just saw him move up, and there he is right behind me already. Baz, what a game for you. 12-2 final score, and some people might say a controversial end over at third. How do you feel about your performance and your team's performance?
We hit the ball well. I'm top to bottom. Everybody was swinging the bat. Good game to roll into playoffs after.
You guys are going to be, I believe, in Hibbing for your guys' game and this regionals. Do you know who you play?
Yeah, we play Detroit Lakes at 1 o'clock in Hibbing.
That's another good game, another good rival game. You're going to probably see a lot of their fan base because they like to travel too.
They do. The Detroit Lake Liger faithful.
So talking about this game, you guys were on the ball all game long. You guys believe, I'm not sure how many hits without really looking how many hits you had, but you guys, for the most part, on the ball everywhere. A lot of doubles, a lot of singles. I think you had like 12 or 13 hits overall. Got a big home run shot from Caleb Mankey. That was a beautiful shot. You kind of knew that one just took off. And you had a couple good shots. Looks like there's wind or like the humidity said no.
Yeah, maybe I'm just not strong enough anymore.
Okay. So we talked about regions. Where do you guys go after regions? Because you guys are a pretty good, well-seasoned team.
Yeah. Well, we won't count our chickens before we hatch.
That is a good thing to say.
Our region is quite talented. There's about 4 or 5 really good teams in our region. Hell, there's 8 good teams in our region. Everybody makes it for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
But after the regional, there's going to be 2 teams from the Region 8 that make it to the state tournament. It's down in Jordan and Bell playing this year. So that's kind of the next step after regional. But like I said, there's a lot of good opponents in our regional, so nothing's overlooked.
Bell Plain is a very beautiful field. I've played there a couple times. It's a
Yeah.
good place to play. Your pitching staff, Isaiah Bean had 5 strikeouts. Jackson Bean had 2, and Trevin Wells actually had 1 as a strikeout as well, too. But Isaiah Bean was on a roll with 5 strikeouts.
Beaner's a good pitcher. It's really nice to get him back on the bump. He should be done with work here this August, so he'll be here every week and every day. So it's kind of nice to have him back.
Awesome. Sir, we'll let you go. Have a good one. Thank you for doing baseball for us this year.
Thank you guys for being here this season.
Thank you, sir.
It was a pleasure.
We'll see you next year for sure.
Sounds good. Look forward to it.
Awesome. Thank you, Baz. All right, that's going to do it for Baz. Baz is heading out. He's going to go hang out with his with his team and get everything ready to pack up and go. Well, let's quickly look at some of the stats while we have everybody here. We'll start with the Bucks. Hunter Brodina so far, it was not so far, but he had 1 run, 1 hit, 1 RBI, and 2 walks. Cam Justice, three bad appearances, 1 RBI, 1 strikeout. Zellman, 3 attempts, 2 strikeouts. Lundin, 3 attempts and 2 strikeouts. Ryan Lath grounded out all 3 times. Peyton Adu grounded out all 3 times or flew out all 3 times, 0 for 3 in the night. And then Gavin Capan, he had 3 attempts, 1 hit, and 1 strikeout. Wakazo, 3 attempts, 1 run, 1 hit, and 2 strikeouts. And then Sawyer, 2 attempts, 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 walk and 1 strikeout. Now going over to the Bucks. What box score we have here? Hendricks, 3 attempts, 3 runs, 1 hit, 2 walks. McNallen, 4 attempts, 2 runs, 2 hits, and 1 strikeout. Cody Rutledge, 4 attempts, 2 runs, 3 hits, 4 RBIs, and 1 strikeout. Aiden, do you think he probably be the player of the game there?
Oh, yeah.
I thought so, too. Sam Calibert, 4 attempts, 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 RBIs. And then you're going to have Caleb Mankey with 4 bats, 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and of course that home run shot, I believe that was in the 6th inning. And then Baz, 3 attempts, 1 hit, 2 RBIs. Condos, 4 attempts, 1 hit, and 1 strikeout. Hunter Olsen, 2 attempts, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 RBI, and 1 walk. And then Lucier, 2 attempts, and looks like grounded and fouled out. And then, of course, we have Back, who came in earlier. He had 1 hit. I believe that was a double, an RBI. So that's really just for him. So, yeah, otherwise, really good performance by both sides. We did a little bit talk about the pitching for the Bucks, or sorry, for the Ox. But yeah, Aiden, what a great year we had. I want to, of course, thank all of our great sponsors that's been willingly who wanted to be with us this year. Next year, we're going to be even bigger, better, more prepared, and sound better. And, of course, Bruce will be here more, too. But thanks to our great sponsors like Ole's Bar and Grill down in Walker, Choice Therapy, Mi Rancho, and Angie's Acres for our main sponsors. Got to thank our other sponsors like Keg and Cork for the pregame show with Keg and Cork. Our pitching changes has been brought to you by Choice Therapy, and our 7th inning stretch with Jason Brownhausen from 2-8 Real Estate. And, of course, our postgame is being brought to you by Double D Towing Recovery and Dylan Doubt Excavation. So, yeah, Aiden, it's been a fun, amazing year. We can't thank everybody. There's so many people we thank for listening to us, commenting, sharing, loving us. That's going to do it for us for the entire rest of the season. Won't be able to do regionals because they are not here. We're only doing home games. So, but yeah, I had fun. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it's been a fun 2 games.
Yeah, fun 2 games for you to call, but you've been here for at least 4 of them. So that's always a plus for you, too. Try to find another to kind of go back out with. I don't want that one. I want this one instead. How about that? So, yeah. Well, how I end all of our podcasts and all of my own radio shows. Thank you to the writers, producers, on-site engineers known as me. In the words of Red Green, keep your stick on the ice. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye!
This has been a Guthrie Productions Incorporated broadcast.